Hi everyone, welcome to Teacher Shirley's channel. Remember to click subscribe at the end of the video. Today, our title will be Unit 2 Language Awareness, Past Simple. The past simple. Okay, stay tuned. By the end of the lesson, pupils are able to give the usage of simple past tense, give past tense forms of irregular verbs, change positive sentences into negative sentences. Okay, so first, let's look at the spelling rules for simple past tense. Okay, for verb ending in E, we add Y. Leave, become, lives. Stay, become, stay. For verb ending in vowel plus Y, we add ed. Stay, stayed. Play, played. Okay, ending in consonant plus Y, change Y to I and add ed. Try, tried. Carry, carried. For one syllable word, single vowel and ending in single consonant, double the final consonant and add ed. Not, nodded. Read, read. For two syllables, stress on second syllable and ending in single consonant, double the final consonant and add er. Commit will become committed. Prefer will become preferred. Okay, so these are irregular past tense verbs that you need to memorize. Okay, so these are some of the verbs that you need to memorize. Be, was, were, become, became, begin, began, ban, bad, buy, beat, bleed, black, blow, blue, brag, broke, bring, brought, build, built, buy, bought, catch, caught, toast, toast, come, came, cost, cost, cut, cut, deal, dealt, dig, dug, do, did, draw, drew, drink, drank. Okay, so the rest you can read it on your own. Okay, how do we form past simple tense? Okay, simple past tense indicates an action which is completed. Okay, it's very important. It's completed. So now the action is no longer there. Okay, it's completed at a definite time in the past. Okay, so for our Form 1, for Form 1 level, you need to learn there are three types of past simple tense: positive, negative, and the question form. Okay, for the positive, I started. I did not or I didn't start. Question, we'll put the did in the front. Did I start? Okay, so when you had the word, the verb did in the front, okay, the verb here, there is no s, no ed, no ing. It will be the best form. You started. You did not start. You didn't start. Did you start? He started. He did not start. He didn't start. Did he start? She started. She did not start. She didn't start. Did she start? It started. It did not start. It didn't start. Did it start? We started. We did not start. We didn't start. Did we start? You started. You did not start. You didn't start. Did you start? They started. They did not start. They didn't start. Did they start? Okay, so these are the three forms of past tense that you need to remember: positive, negative, and question form. Okay, examples given here. He drew beautiful pictures last week. You gave the present to your friend. We bought a new car. He did not, or he dreamed. He didn't draw beautiful pictures last week. Did I learn Spanish last summer? Did you give the present to your friend? Did we buy a new car? Okay, so these are some of the Sentences using past tense. You can see the time marker here. Last week, last summer. So whenever we see the word last, it shows that it's in the past tense. Okay, now let's look at the exercise. This exercise is taken from notebook, pause 2. Write the past simple form of the verbs in the box in the notebook. Which verbs are regular? What is the meaning of regular and irregular verbs? Okay, regular means normally they will be the same for the verb, like others. For irregular verbs means they will be different compared to others. That one is called as irregular. Just now I have shown you a list about all the irregular verbs, right? So that one you need to remember. It will be very useful for you. Okay, so go, when. Past tense is when. Like. Past tense is like. See. Past tense is so. Cat. Past tense is got. Start. The past tense is started. Read. Write. Say. Sit. Wish. Wish. Come. Ham. Had. Past tense. Had it. Yes, very good, everyone. So which one are regular? Regular will have ed at the end. So the one that is regular verbs are like, started, wish, and also headed. We have 4 regular verbs. Like, started, wish, headed. Okay, the rest when, so, got, read, said, and came. These are irregular verbs. Okay, so we'll look at another exercise. Okay, correct the sentences about the writer Susan Collins. Use the words in brackets. So first, we need to change the words, the verb into past tense. Can change the sentence here using the words given here. Okay, for example, she liked dancing when she was 11. Okay, so the verb is dancing. We need to change to reading. She didn't like dancing when she was 11. She liked reading. Okay, number 1, she lived in New York for 18 years. So how can we change the sentence? She lived in New York for 18 years. So we can change it to she didn't live in New York for 18 years. She lived in New York for 16 years. Okay, so after the verb be or did, this one should be the root verb. Okay, she grew up in the same place. Okay, so here the given verb is different places. She grew up, also be the answer. She didn't grow. Okay, this is the best form for group. Okay, for group. She didn't grow up in the same place. She grew up in different places. Okay, number 3. She started writing for children's television in 1992. Okay, this one is wrong. We should change it to she didn't start writing for children's television in 1992. She started writing for children's television in 1991. Okay, number 4. Her books, the Hunger Games trilogy, was successful in one country. Okay, so we need to change it to lots of countries. Okay, so number 4. Her books, the Hunger Games trilogy, was successful in one country. Her books, The Hunger Games, were successful in lots of countries. Okay, now we look at number 5. She wrote a book about a character called Gregor and his little brother. Okay, so little brother is wrong. You need to change it to little sister. So how do we change it here? She wrote. She, present tense, the best one for wrote is write. So she didn't write a book about a character called Gregor and his little brother. She wrote a book about a character called Gregory and his little sister. Everyone can get me so far? Okay, so remember when we want to change the sentence into present tense, we need to identify the verb. Okay, we need to look for the verb. This is the verb, live, past tense. We change it to present tense, live. Grew is past tense, we change it to grow. Started, present, the past form is start. Okay, and then wrote, the present tense is write. Okay, so these are some of the sentences, some of the examples. Okay, if you have any question, you can always comment at the comment box. Okay, so that's the end of my lesson today. Remember to click. Okay, bye. See you again in my next lesson.